The Duke of Sussex admitted to feeling angry and ashamed at choosing institutional Harry over husband Harry. Prince Harry has admitted to feeling angry and ashamed over his handling of Meghan, Duchess of Sussex's struggles during her early days in the British royal family. Within the DOCU series Harry and Meghan, the couple claimed that Meghan experienced racism in the media and anger that led to suicidal thoughts. Harry criticized himself for responding to the devastating situation as institutional Harry instead of husband Harry. Institutional Harry is a reference to the supposed side of himself that was affected by 30 years in the royal family. Referring to the racism directed towards Meghan between 2018 and 2020, author Kehinde Andrews said that the UK is perfect at doing this. No one wants to be openly racist, that wouldn't be civilized and that wouldn't be British. But it's perfectly fine to dog whistle and nod to it. She's a diva, she's making people cry. This kind of angry black woman trope came to the fore quite suddenly. Harry added that due to his wife's race she was being associated with drugs and terrorism. Angry sells, a reporter said on the Hate Against the Duchess. Racialized anger is just another step down the same pathway. Meghan said that she believed tabloids were one thing, but it really hit her on a walkabout in Liverpool where a woman said to her, "What you're doing to your father is not right." The comment from the stranger was in reference to one of the tabloid stories about her relationship with her father Thomas Markle. "My entire centre was rocked to its core," Meghan said, after hearing the comments. "The lies were one thing, you kind of get used to that when you live in this family," Harry said. But what the media were doing to her and the effect that it was having on her, enough of the pain, enough of the suffering. No one sees what's happening behind closed doors. Friends of Meghan weighed in, with one remarking, "It was gloomy, she had just kind of disappeared inside herself." Another friend added, "I had never seen her like that, it was hard, it's very hard to talk about. I was really scared." Meghan then reflected on the terrifying suicidal thoughts she had at the time, thinking to herself, "All of this will stop if I'm not here." And that was the scariest thing about it, is it was such clear feeling, she recalled. Meghan's mother Doria Ragland looked back on the difficult time, sharing that she remembers her telling me that she wanted to take her own life, and that really broke my heart. "I knew that it was bad, but to constantly be picked at by these vultures just picking away at her spirit, that she would actually think about not wanting to be here, that's not an easy one for a mum to hear. And I can't protect her, can't protect her," she said, wiping away tears. On his support during this time, Harry said he was devastated. "I knew that she was struggling, we were both struggling. But I never thought that it would get to that stage, and the fact that it got to that stage, I felt angry and ashamed. I didn't deal with it particularly well. I dealt with it as institutional Harry, as opposed to husband Harry. And what took over my feelings was my royal role. I had been trained to worry more about, what are people going to think if we don't go to this event, we're going to be late. And looking back on it now, I hate myself for it." Harry said that what his wife needed from me at the time was much more than I was able to give. Reflecting on the difficult time, Meghan added that she wanted to go somewhere to get help, but I wasn't allowed to. They were concerned about how that would look for the institution,